Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Hello, good and evil people of the interworld. MegAlterMW, that is my name, and happy Pride Month! I wore this new jacket just for the occasion. It's got rainbows on the back. Cool. And in the spirit of Pride Month, I think it's only fair that I finally announce to the whole world that I am not aware of my belongings. Where's my mug? Alright, so what I was trying to say is that I am taking a photography class. It's pretty fun. Beep. Alright, but getting to the task at hand, I thought that in the spirit of Pride Month, I would review a show that I love that is very, 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 very gay. Trust me, it's very gay. That show is none other than Queer Duck. Queer Duck was an American animated web series that ran from 2000 to 2004 on the website icebox.com before eventually becoming popular enough to be on local television. All you really need to know about icebox.com is that it was a website developed by a lot of creators from The Simpsons who thought that, hey, web cartoons are kinda cool, let's make our own. And so they did. Queer Duck is all about a very gay duck and all of the gay adventures he goes on with his gay friends, including going to the Oscars, going camping with his nephew, hosting a radio show, going to a theme park, all while never, ever hesitating to make a blowjob joke.
Those gay munchkins are cute and just the right height. Oh, it looks like a groin pool. Let me go to work.
Oh, Queer Duck, who did you have to blow to get such great seats?
Rupert Everett.
Takes a few hours.
Queer Duck was written and created by Mike Reiss, who served as a showrunner, writer, and producer for The Simpsons. And it had an incredibly talented voice cast of people like Billy West, Tris McNeil, Kevin Mitchell Richardson, Maurice LaMarche, and Jim J. Bullock as Queer Duck, who you might remember as that lazy prince from Spaceballs. I would review this show episode by episode if I could, but that takes a lot of time, and I would love for you guys to just watch these episodes for yourselves. So instead, I am going to give a very brief review of the show by quickly going through each category that I believe is needed to make a great cartoon series. That being animation, voice acting, writing, and the overall story arc. So, let's run up in this.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, get on with it already!
Queer Duck's style in animation is nothing spectacular, and one could argue that it's not the most fantastic thing this show has to offer. It often looks very choppy, and the lip syncing is non-existent. But it does have some very pleasing colors, the expressions are very decent, and the choppiness is never too distracting. It's nothing like the animation on shows like Steven Universe, but it's still a nice style once you get used to it. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. As I mentioned before, Queer Duck has a very talented voice cast filled with so many voice acting legends. Each character's voice is easily recognizable and matches their personality perfectly, especially Queer Duck's.
Help! Help! Oh, mercy! Hate crime! You know, I wasn't gay till I saw those new pictures of you, Missy. Yay!
It's just too funny. Now, there are some voices that aren't my favorite, and some that I believe sound better than others, but that doesn't mean that any of them are bad. Nobody is bad at all. Everybody is equally talented and puts so much effort into making every character sound amazing. Overall, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. The writing for Queer Duck is definitely the best thing this show has to offer because the jokes are so hilarious. There are tons that still kill me every time I hear them. It has a random style of humor, and of course, it has a lot of gay jokes, which may or may not offend people depending on how sensitive you are to jokes that poke fun at the LGBTQ+ community. But for me, I love the humor, and the dialogue is just as excellent. 10 out of 10. Now, how's the overall story? Well, Queer Duck is one of those shows that doesn't really have a focused story. You can literally start anywhere and still have an idea of what each character is like and how the show works. However, I would still recommend going in the episode order that is on the Icebox.com YouTube channel. It's how I originally watched it, and I feel like it was the fun way to go. The story about a gay duck and him doing a bunch of weird stuff with his friends is something that I believe is different and unique and should be given a little more attention, especially in today's society where gay couples are becoming so much more common in today's movies and TV shows. Overall, if you're looking for a funny show filled with a lot of great humor and gay jokes, or just want to find something very underrated, Queer Duck is my recommendation. I give this show an overall 10 out of 10.
Gay pride.
Gay pride indeed, my duck. And a happy Pride Month to all of you. No matter what gender you are or sexual orientation, you are all awesome. You may be using this month to finally come out, or maybe you're still trying to figure out how you want to do it. No matter what, you are all awesome and amazing, and nobody should stop you from being who you want to be and doing what you want to do. So, with that being said, hope you all have a happy Pride Month, and hopefully I can see you all next year when I maybe review the Queer Duck movie. Yeah, there's a movie, can you believe it? Oh, and before I leave, I have a little announcement. I am finally a part of a job! Oh, you have no idea how long it took me to get one. I'm working at a sandwich place called Witch Witch. Sandwiches are kind of good, has a little bit of an aftertaste, and basically all I have to do is just welcome people in and bust tables, and yeah, I get to do that! Welcome to hell, can I take your order? Alright, and that is it. MegAlterMW, that is my name. I hope you enjoyed, and I am out. I'm an underdog who roots for the underdogs, and someone who makes things for anyone, not everyone. And I will see any of you later. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a show to watch.
Oh, I saw Hollow Man the other night. It's awful, of course, but you see Kevin Bacon's wings. What? Talk about triple bacon.